Hello, fire signs. Let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all fire signs. It's like a bonus. And then there's going to be a separate spread for every fire sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please share, like, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all fire signs. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by Death. We have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Six of Swords. We also have the Four of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or absolutely any zodiac sign. So here's what I think is going on. I think you're dealing with 2 people, or if you're dealing with just one person, unfortunately for that one person, you already have other plans and you cannot change them. You cannot postpone them. You cannot cancel them. You already have plans. All right. So here's why I think so. We do have 2 aces, 2 aces on the table, right? One of them, the Ace of Pentacles, is clarified by Death. So you do have this offer coming in, right? With that Ace of Pentacles. And to be fair to whoever is coming towards you, it's a serious offer. It really is with that Ace of Pentacles. It could be for some of you somebody coming back from the past. All right, maybe it's an ex coming back, and they know that the only way to even have having a somewhat successful attempt with you, they've got to throw everything they got at you. That's why they're coming in with that Ace of Pentacles. They're clarified by Death. Death is a Scorpio major arcana card. Perhaps you're dealing with a Scorpio. Death could also be a card of an ending. It's also a card of a transformation. So if you're dealing with somebody from your past, this person changed, they worked out their issues, they no longer do whatever you didn't like them doing, so they're coming back, completely changed, completely born again, what have you, and they're gonna drop that Ace of Pentacles right in front of your feet and say, please take me back. If it's a new person, it's a serious offer. It's a serious offer. Death is also a card of a transformation, Scorpio, or something about this person that may change your life if you give this person a chance, right? You, on the other hand, you're not saying yes to this person, okay? The Nine of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords. I think this is your reaction towards this person, towards the offer. I never interpret the Nine of Wands as a rejection card. I never do it. The Nine of Wands is a card of, you know what, I'm sorry, I have other plans. Or if it's somebody from your past and they hurt you in the past, you would think twice. You would be very suspicious for the obvious reasons. You wouldn't jump right on this opportunity, right? Because the Nine of Wands is also kind of a wounded warrior. For some of you, that is because you have other plans, or perhaps you have another person. You have yet another person coming towards you. Maybe you're already talking to somebody, right? So with the Nine of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords, you are either telling this person to wait, right? Or you are maybe gonna find an excuse to reschedule to a later date. Or if it is somebody from your past, you're gonna be like, you know what, let me think about it. Well, technically it's the same as you're gonna tell them to wait, all right? What you're gonna do instead is the rest of the spread. The Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, maybe you have a Thanksgiving weekend scheduled with your family, or you're going somewhere with friends, or what have you. All right? Or if you have another person you're already talking to, you too will have your Four of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. You will have a really good time. You will have you'll be celebrating, you'll be going places, you'll be doing all kinds of interesting, exciting stuff. Fire signs. I hope this makes sense. All right, but 2 aces. Again, you're either dealing with 2 people, or if you're dealing with just one person, you're going to put this person on hold because you already have other plans and you can't get out of them. All right? Cool. Aries, we have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, clarified by the Queen of Wands, and we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cancer on the table. So, you will be receiving a confession of love, maybe for the first time, Or maybe they're going to tell you they love you for 125th time or 10,500 something time. Okay, but somebody's going to tell you they love you. Okay, and for some of you, if it is a new person or newish person, maybe they are shy, or maybe they have a hard time admitting that they're in love, or maybe or something else that will prevent this person from telling you they love you. Probably their own ego, or again, maybe they're shy, right? But they will finally grow a pair and tell you they love you at some point during this weekend. Okay, if this is somebody who is already in your life, perhaps you guys got into a fight. You guys got into a fight, and you're not speaking. You're not going to be speaking for a day or two, and then they will crawl back and tell you, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I love you." You know. So in the nutshell, that's what I see here. One of those two scenarios, right? The Four of Swords clarified by the Five of Pentacles. I assume it's the person you're dealing with. That's the way they're feeling. Right, kind of sad, lonely, even depressed, right? Feeling left out in the cold. And again, it could be a new person, or it could be somebody you're not in speaking terms with. Okay, the Three of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. So here comes that love confession again for the first time, or for 10,500 something time, with the Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Yep, they're gonna tell you they love you. The Chariot clarified by the Queen of Wands. Let's just assume you're the Queen of Wands here, unless you're dealing with another fire sign. The Chariot is a card of victory. The Chariot is a card of maybe moving forward and not looking back, but it is a victory card. It could also be a card of transportation in general. Okay, maybe you're going to go on a trip together with this person. Maybe they're going to give you a car. All right, I don't know. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. So I assume this is you satisfied and fulfilled once all of this plays out and pans out. All right, cool. Leo, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. Then we have Strength clarified by the Sun. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Are you dealing with another Leo by any chance? Huh? You can tell me. Well, there's only fire sign indicators on the table, right? Can you be dealing with another person with another zodiac sign? Yes, absolutely. And you're definitely dealing with another person or a group of people over the weekend. So, you got the Ace of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. So, those two cards could be coming from you. Perhaps it's an initiative coming from you, Leo. Maybe you have an idea, you want to do something a certain way, you want to push your agenda through, or maybe this is somebody else coming towards you, right? The Ace of Wands, first of all, it is a fire sign indicator. Second of all, it is a very passionate ace, right? And somebody could be getting passionate about another person. Somebody could be getting passionate about a business idea, or where do we want to go during our next vacation idea. So somebody's got something, some kind of an offer, an inspiration, or thought, or what have you, or proposition, or an offer. The Eight of Wands clarifying it. Like, yes, it can be the Cupid's arrows card, right? It can't be about love. The Eight of Wands is also a card of travel, right? Remember I just mentioned the vacation scenario? For others of you, it's a card of communication, back and forth communication. All right, the Five of Wands right after that. It is a card of drama. I'm just going to be honest with you. It is a drama card, but at the same time, it could be a card of competition, or it could be a card of heated discussion. Heated discussion, right? So maybe one of you wants to do one thing, another one of you wants to do another thing. Or maybe you will have to stand your ground and defend your idea, defend your position, prove yourself. Maybe you have an idea to start a business, and you'll just have to prove yourself to a financial institution or to somebody else, so they could invest money or what have you, right? The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a victory card. So you go from the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands, all right? Victory, success, recognition, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on. It's also a card of being promoted, recognized, and all that good stuff. Okay, at the end we have Strength clarified by the Sun, right? Both of those two cards are your major arcana cards, Leo. Unless, that's why I asked you if you're dealing with another Leo. But I like it. I like it that one of your major arcana cards is clarifying another one of your major arcana cards. That means you're in a strong position. You're in your element. You feel right at home, right? You feel very comfortable. It's your comfort zone. Or you're simply winning, and that's why you're in the center of attention, just like the way you like it, Leo. All right, so yeah, if you want something, you will have to push it through, but be civil about it. All right, cool. Sagittarius, we have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Tower, clarified by the Nine of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Knight of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Also fire, Aries, Leo, and now the Sagittarius. Well, first of all, Sagittarius, if you're celebrating your birthday this weekend, happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right? So here's what's going on. I can interpret it a couple of different ways, so please pay attention. Alright, so you could be competing against another person for attention of somebody you like. Alright, because we do have two knights on the table. The Knight of Cups could be one person, and the Knight of Wands could be you. But that's just one of the scenarios, right? So you're competing against this Knight of Cups. Alright? For others of you, if you're dealing with just one person, then this person may surprise you. If it is your birthday, I don't mean to spoil it, but it could be like a surprise birthday party or surprise for your birthday. All right? Yeah, that's how I see this. We do have two knights, right? The Knight of Cups could be another person, the Knight of Wands could be you. Okay? You could be competing against this Knight of Cups, because we do have the Tower in the middle, and we do have two threes in this reading, right? I know those three, none of them are the Three of Cups, but nevertheless, we do have two threes, two of them, not just one. So I can't just brush it aside when I see two threes, all right? For others of you, like I said, the Knight of Cups is coming towards you, and it's going to be like a major big surprise, and you're going to get super excited about it as well. Okay? The Tower in this case is that surprise. The Tower could be something that happens very unexpectedly. The Nine of Cups, clarifying it, is a card of a wish come true and satisfaction. Alright? And it could be you who is satisfied because you've got the surprise coming your way, or if you're competing against this Knight of Cups, it could be the person you're competing for who is satisfied because of all the attention. Okay, but yeah, it looks very dynamic, very interesting. I do see you. I do see you in love, or at least wanting to express your feelings, wanting to express your love with that Ace of Cups. Okay, so let me know how this plays out for you. But those are the two general scenarios I see. All right.